How do you know where your body is supposed to be? If your
Great
mind,
question.
right? If your mind has been driving the bus for so long, and so for most of your clients, you said decades, and even if it's a teenager, the mind has been driving that bus of where the body should be for a very long time. How does a person start to listen to where the body wants to be versus the mind?
Totally. I'm going to preface this by saying this is scary work.
Mm.
I'm not saying it's just a piece of cake and do this and that. I totally get that this is confronting and uncomfortable. So coming back to the things that I just mentioned, firstly, we really want to look at our food relationship. So when we diet and we restrict foods, and when I use the word diet, I mean that's if you're cutting out carbs, if you're watching what you eat, if you're just saying I'm healthy, I eat clean. These are all forms of diet because they're all forms of restriction where you're deliberately cutting out certain foods and food groups. Even things like saying just eat it in moderation is a form of restriction because you're not giving yourself the full permission to eat. If you have this rule, I'm only allowed to eat 2 pieces of chocolate a day, for example. What happens if you eat a third or a fourth? You've broken the rule. You're the food criminal. You're going to punish yourself. You're going to eat the whole block. This is usually how it goes. So we want to just firstly address diet mentality and restriction because restriction eventually always leads to overeating and binging. And that's a vicious cycle that we got to step out of. So when we address those pieces and we come to a more balanced way with food, we eat regular meals, we eat a wide variety, we're more in tune with what our body's asking for and we're terrified that if we just open the door, that's all we'll ever eat, but we won't. You're going to be craving salad and broccoli and, whatever fruit, whatever foods, you generally enjoy. It's just about connecting back in with our body. And this is such a big piece to help normalize weight or assist the body in normalizing weight